We started around 17 years ago, and started as a dream, as a passion. I have been involved with horses since I have 3-year-old when I got my first horse for riding. And we knew this famous and beautiful breed, the Arabian horses, since 20 years ago, more or less, when a friend invited us to ride in Mexico. And I saw this horse looking different and beautiful, you know how they are, the attitude, you know, all this charm they have around always. And I asked him at that moment, what kind of horse is this? So he started to explain me about the Arabians, and at that moment I fell in love. So we started to have Arabian horses for ride, and then we discovered during a trip to Scottsdale the halter, you know, and we started to do some things in the States with halter 15 years ago, and at that moment the adrenaline came into my veins, and I was totally inside of this. So we started to compete, and with a little bit of luck we started to get some champions in the States. After that I discovered the breeding part of this, which I found my real passion there. So we decided to build a little farm at the beginning in the land of a friend that gave us rent us the land, and we started with 5 stalls. We bought our first Merz at that moment, and we started to breed. As everything in this life, you always have to find or get some angels during the way. So I must say Sandro was one of them, because he dedicated years to teach me, and we travel around the world looking for horses. Well, we start to breed, we start to get amazing babies and compete. I never looked this to be like a factory producing 100 horses a year and stuff like that. It's not our style. Nowadays, we have been trying to introduce our brand and our horses in Europe since the last 6 years, and you know, we start to travel here in Europe to know the people, which it's totally different than in the States, how they handle the horses, how they compete, how they look, the bloodlines also. So I must say nowadays we have horses that can compete in Europe and Middle East, and other ones for the States. Now we're planning to show through our own brand for the first time in Middle East with Muteb in the Kaladia show. We're sending one of our best mares there to be shown, Viviana, which was a world champion as a yearling, bred by Michael Bayard, very friend of ours, and another people that I really, really admire in the industry. And let's see how it goes, no? That's the plan, to start to go there and to enjoy. It's gonna be fun. The thing is to enjoy. That's the main issue here for us. And then we see how it goes.
Rodrigo has been a great access to the horse business, obviously worldwide. He started with us in America, and Sower Marwan is a special horse that I show as a yearling US national champion junior colt. And this year I was fortunate to be able to show him again for one last time in the United States, a unanimous national champion stallion. Obviously a very showy horse, a very special horse, dynamic, he demands attention arena. So what else you can say about him? I mean, it's a great individual with an amazing pedigree and doing a great job as a breeding stallion as well. I think that is the plan, as far as that's what Rodrigo's saying, that he may be heading to the Middle East. I think it'll be great. Like I say, he's a dynamic horse. He demands attention, he's very showy, and he has a lot to offer with his pedigree, shoulder and neck, and I think be a great access as a breeding horse as well as a show horse. The most special thing about Rodrigo is an amazing human being. Him and his wife Maro is some of the best people I had the pleasure to meet and to call family. Rodrigo's passion for the horse is incredible. He's been learning everything step by step. He's very passionate, he's very dedicated. Anybody that had the pleasure to visit his farm would know what I'm talking about. If you hadn't, you should try to go see it.
Titan AS was born at Omel Arab, and he's out of Belladina and by El Nabila B. So he's bred by Synergy Enterprises and then was purchased by Rodrigo when he was, I think, just 2 weeks old. When he was born, he was just mega beautiful from the very, very moment we laid eyes on him. And so it's been such a treat to watch him not just be a gorgeous foal. I mean, he was an amazing yearling, he was an amazing young show horse, and now to see what an amazing sire he is. I have a Titan daughter at my farm too, which is a full sibling to a Titan daughter that Rodrigo has on his farm, and he told me that she produced his best baby this year. So I'm so excited to see this next generation of Titan grandbabies, I guess. They're grandbabies now. So yeah, it's just, I'm very proud of having a bit of some of our breeding program in Titan, and I'm really happy with how Rodrigo has bred those babies.
Rodrigo and his wife Maru from Arabian Soul have been amazing friends for many years. Not only friends, clients, they're amazing people. Their farm is one of a kind. The horses are special. The collaboration have been really fantastic. The mutual respect, I think, and it's been a great honor to work and show for them.